this break. So I thought I'd bring you guys along and also help motivate me a little bit more. So let's get started. This is lunch. Oh, my boyfriend calls me pulao. Old lady for eating like this. I told you he'll call me old lady. I studied for 480 minutes today, and now I'm gonna go to the gym. Good night. Good morning, guys. So it's Monday morning. It's 7:30 right now. All I have today is my big group class, which is from 8 to 12. And then after that, me and my sister are gonna go to the cafe. I want to get some studying done today so I could go to sleep earlier because I'm just tired and I don't want to take a nap. Let's see how things go. See ya. Hey, so I just finished class. It is almost noon and look what I got. A cute little gift. I am a teaching assistant, even though I haven't been doing much assisting this semester because my schedule is so busy and the times they do the TAing, it just doesn't work with my schedule. It's so cute because the director got us some gifts. So I'll open that when I get home. That was really sweet of them and I'm gonna have to send them an email because I wasn't able to go to the dinner as well. So, because my schedule is just so packed. They did it last Thursday and my Thursdays are super busy and I didn't want to stay on campus for another 2 hours. And plus, my class didn't end until like 5:15 and dinner started at 5 and I am one of those people who just hates walking in late. Let's see what's in here. I'm a skater girl today. You're a skater girl today. We got some chips. We pay like $5 for it. We could easily go to Meyer. Was it $5? Going to Myers because we're tired of studying. I'm just gonna rest real quick and then I'll start studying. I have a few things to get through today. So this week is all about anxiety and depression. It's the last week of class before break. This is around the time where people experience anxiety and depression, especially around the holiday times. So I think that's why we're learning it this week. I get the gist of generalized anxiety disorder and major depressive disorder. It's all the medications that I have to really learn. And I briefly went through it last night, but during lecture today, I was just like, just stop. Let me learn it and then I'll like get back to you. What I really appreciated today from lecture was that we had a clinician come in. She's a psychiatrist and she went through like a whole patient case that I really liked, and she started from patient experiencing very mild symptoms, how do you treat that, and then patient relapses, how do you treat that, and then patient symptoms get very severe and how do you treat that, and how do you manage those disorders throughout the whole course. And I really appreciate that, instead of just throwing names of pharmaceuticals or giving me names of medications to treat someone with, when I like, what do I start with first, or what are the guidelines. And I like that part a lot. I'm gonna rest for like 5 minutes and then I'll set up my desk and start studying. And one reason why we came home too was the cafes is cold. Like every cafe is always so cold and I can't concentrate when my legs are freezing, I guess I'd rather study at home where I can like turn the heat up or like wrap myself with my blanket. I feel less distracted and I'm not as cold thinking about my toes or something like that. So yeah, see you guys in a bit. Guys, tell me why. 45 minutes ago, I went to go say hi to my sister for a break. And we both ended up taking a 45-minute nap. Sorry for not napping today. Oh well, let's get back to it. Hey guys, so it's already 10:45 and I studied for 6.5 hours today, and that's pretty good considering the fact that I had class till noon. I had like 9-10 hours to study minus breaks and minus cooking and eating, so that's not too bad for me. So yeah, so I'm gonna go to sleep. Tomorrow I only have clinic in class. This is the last week of our fall semester, and this will be the last week that we have clinic twice a week. So I've been going to clinic Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it's been a really busy schedule. But starting spring, in January, we're only going to go to clinic once a week, and I'm scheduled to go in only on Tuesdays. So I'll have Thursday mornings off. I'm going to head to sleep, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.
You're nervous.
I still get very nervous.
That is not bad.
I know. I mean, it's not too bad, but at the same time, it's like bad. You know? Because I get nervous. Hey guys, so I just finished clinic and it was a good day. I didn't see anything too exciting, I guess you can say. Just high blood pressure, stomach bug. So I'm gonna go home, eat lunch, and go to class. Hey guys, I didn't realize this, but it's already like 6:30 and I forgot to vlog. After clinic, I went home and I had lunch and I took a nap. And I went to class from 3 to 5, and then after class, me and my sister went to get some boba, and now it's 6:30 and I need to make a cheat sheet for tomorrow's class. Oh, and when I said a cheat sheet for tomorrow's sim, it's basically me just writing everything out on what I should ask a patient, what I'm looking for when I'm doing a patient interview and exam. So this week we're doing depression and anxiety, and these are just the things that I need to ask and look for when I'm doing my physical and my interview with the patient. Good morning! So it's Wednesday, and Wednesday's sim day. I have sim from 8 to noon today, and after that I'm gonna go to the Asian store because my small group is having a potluck tomorrow, so I thought I'd make some egg rolls tonight and make my sister fry them tomorrow because I have a small group at 1 and I have clinic till 12 tomorrow, so I'm gonna make her fry them. But today's sim day, and I don't know, I guess sim is getting better week by week. It's just leading up to it that still makes me nervous, but like when I am in sim, it's okay, you know? It's hard to explain, but I'll see you guys later. Bye! Hey guys, it is 3:10. I finished sim early today, so I went to the Asian store. Who texted me? Who? Stress! Popular! You're so popular, but how are you? Shut up! Why do you always vlog when I'm like, you always come in! I'm not a boy too. I know, you always just come in. So I'm gonna make egg rolls. I'm gonna prep the mixture tonight and roll them tonight, and I'm gonna put them in the fridge. Hopefully they are okay, and then I'll tell my sister to fry them in the morning because I have clinic in the morning and I have a small group at 1, so I'm not gonna have time to like fry them, so I'm gonna tell my sister to do that. But right now I'm gonna go to the cafe downstairs because some of my friends are down there studying. We have a class meeting at 6, and I did take a nap. Did you guys, can you see? I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, so it's almost midnight, and after rolling all those egg rolls and showering, I just did a little bit more studying and prepping for tomorrow. I didn't get much studying or anything done today, but I did do a good amount of studying at the cafe, and I'm gonna go to sleep. I have clinic in the morning. It's my last week having second day of clinic, so let's have fun tomorrow. Good night. Good morning, guys. So it is almost 8 in the morning, and I just arrived to clinic. This is my last Thursday at clinic. I want to make this a good Thursday. Wish me luck. I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, so I just finished clinic and it was such a good day. I didn't see too many exciting things. I saw like wellness checkups, and I saw someone who shattered his finger, but it was a follow-up, so he went to urgent care and he came here. So I did see a little baby come in, 6 months, very cute. So I'm gonna go home, pick up my egg rolls from an egg roll lady, my sister, and I will see you guys later. Bye. So I forgot to mention, just for my own record, so I can look back on this, the resident complimented me today and said that I was doing a great job. And that made me feel so good about myself as a first-year medical student, like running around the clinic and like checking patients in. It's kind of hard to know if you're doing like a good job or not. So one of the residents said that I was doing a great job, and my notes are really good and helpful. She said that she appreciated my notes, and it helped her a lot in her patient care. So that was like really nice, and you know, those kind of comments make my day. It's nice to get some affirmation and confirmation that you're doing a good job, and I really appreciated that. And even a few weeks back, I didn't document this, but a few weeks back, the attending of the clinic said that I was doing a good job, and she really appreciated my notes as well. And you know, that was a great day because I really appreciate those kind of comments. It makes me feel good about myself and about where I stand in the clinic, and you know, that I'm doing a good job, and it feels good. So let's head off to class because it's 12:40. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Today's just a bunch of clips of me saying that I'm going here and I'm going here. So I just finished small group. We had a potluck and it was really fun, and we learned a lot as well. And we talked about PTSD, and they showed a video of a person in the army describing his experience with PTSD. So that really hit home because my boyfriend is in the military. I do get a glance of what, you know, people in the military go through, and it's hard, you know, when you're away from home and family, going through those kind of situations. It's depressing and it's sad, and you know, that stuff is something that's serious and needs to be addressed. But yeah, so now we're gonna go to histology, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Studying, so let's study. I forgot my charger at home. I have to go get it. And after that, I'm probably just gonna go back to Rad. Let's go! We're at Rad. I just set up my stuff. We're gonna get some water. And I'll be here maybe till midnight. I want to get a lot of studying done. I didn't get too much studying done this week. Have my agenda, my first aid book, my laptop, my headphones, iPad, keyboard to the big screen TV, my water, I have some ginger ale, and over there I have 2 egg rolls. Good morning. It's 11. It's time to get ready a little bit and look over my lab guide before I go to anatomy because I haven't looked at that all week. Good morning. It's Saturday and it's already 11. I'm gonna put some makeup on and bake some brownies for my nephew's birthday party later. So someone asked, could you give us any tips on how you stay focused and not procrastinate? Truth is, I procrastinate a lot. It may look like I'm studying a lot on the clips, but I guess I don't show you guys clips of me taking a break. So I try to study for about 50 minutes, and then I'll take like a 10 to 20 minute break, and I'll try to resettle down again and study for another 50 minutes. But with the app, I've gotten better at studying for an hour at a time and then taking a 10 to 20-minute break. But yeah, I do procrastinate, and it's normal. I think everyone procrastinates. When it comes down to crunch time, it's like, okay, I need to sit down to study. And I try to do that every day. And for me, it takes me a while to just sit down and study. So I'll sit down and I take out all my stuff, and then if I don't like where something is, then I move it, and if I don't like the way I'm sitting, I fidget a lot. If it's cold, I need a blanket or my slippers. So it takes me a long time to settle down and then figure out, okay, what am I going to study? What do I have to do today? Or should I review yesterday's stuff? Or should I start tomorrow's stuff? Or what do I do? So it takes me a long time to figure that stuff out. And then when I do, it takes me a long time to figure out how I want to take my notes. So that's been a big problem for me this semester, is how do I want to take my notes? Where do I want to take my notes? How am I going to organize these notes so that I can go back and know exactly where it is and where I can find them? And that's been a big problem this semester because it's such a different curriculum, and I'm not used to independent studying. I'm not used to learning by chief complaints. I'm used to learning organ systems and learning that way, and that makes more sense to me to learn it by organ system because that's what we did in undergrad. You learn everything about the kidney and then you move on, and you learn everything about the heart and you move on. You learn everything about the lungs and you move on. But for this curriculum, it's hypertension. It's like you learn about the heart, you learn about blood vessels, you learn about physics, you learn about all these equations, and then you have to apply it, and then you learn about medications and how to treat it and how these medications actually treat it. So it's like it's a little different, or like learning about heart failure. So now you have to learn about the heart, and then you have to learn about the lungs, and you have to learn about the vessels and how that all comes together, and then how do you treat that, and then what kind of medications target the heart, what kind of medications target the vessels, and what kind of medications target the lungs. All these things, and my mind doesn't work like that yet. So it's like, give me one thing and like let me figure that out. But in med school, they give you like 100 things and you need to figure it out, and it's so hard to do that for me. That's why I procrastinated a lot, because it's like just the thought of like sitting down and figuring out how to even organize it was so hard for me. And even now my notes are all over the place, so I procrastinated a lot because I was like, I don't know what I want to do. And I'm that kind of person where if I don't know what to do, then I'm not gonna do it. Or if I start it and I can't finish it because I don't know how to take it, or I don't know the next step, or I don't know how to actually organize it, I just can't start it. That's kind of bad on my end, but that's just the kind of person I am, where I just can't start it if I don't know where I'm going, and that's been really hard for me. But that Forest app has really helped me. It gives me a good idea of like how much I'm actually studying, because sometimes I feel like I'm not studying at all, or I'm not doing anything. And when I look back at like how many trees I've grown or the minutes that I've studied, I'm like, okay, I studied for like a good 5 hours today. That's great considering my busy schedule. Or for like the days where I only have one class, I'm like, oh, I studied for like 8 hours today. That's awesome. And on weekends, it's like, oh, I studied for 6 hours today. Great, it's the weekend. And sometimes you don't give yourself enough credit, because sometimes you're like, I'm not studying enough, or you start comparing yourself to classmates and you see them like studying all the time or something, and you're like, I feel like I need to like get on their level, and I'm not doing like as much as I should, or I'm not learning like they are, I'm not understanding this like they are. And then when you actually sit back and look at yourself, you're like, you know what? I'm learning a lot, and I'm going to learn it at my own pace. I'm studying as much as I can. I know that I can. Everyone learns a little differently. Everyone has a different pace, and that's all that matters. And my pace may be a little slower than others, and may be faster than some others, but it's okay. And it's just figuring out how I can learn my best. It's just a whole learning process. So procrastinating is fine. As long as you get your stuff done. Doesn't matter if you did the assignment a week ago or the assignment last night. As long as you get it done, that's all that matters. You always have to remind yourself that you're doing a good job, and you just take it day by day. I literally take it day by day. I have a schedule, and sometimes I follow it, sometimes I don't. You just gotta do what you gotta do. So it's okay if you procrastinate. It's okay if you're not getting it as quick as others. It's all for you, so you take what you can and you learn it the way you can, and you'll be okay. That's my little spiel. So hopefully that answers your question. Hey guys, I did a horrible job at vlogging today. So after I baked the brownies, I did my makeup. I literally took a nap, and then we went over to my nephew's birthday party, and we just sat around. We had a good talk with my brother about some stuff. It just made me really appreciate my brother. And he's like, me and my sister just talking about this, like he's like a big rock in our family. And so it was good talking with him. And then my cousin came over and we just hung out with her the whole time. And then it was just good catching up because she's in pharmacy school and I'm in med school, so we just had like tons of things to talk about. And we like talked about boys and random, super random things. So it was fun just laughing the whole time. And then we just came home. It's already like 9 p.m. and we're about to like just go to sleep and call it a night. Thanks for hanging out with me for the last week of the first semester of med school. And I can't believe I can't believe I finished one semester of med school. It's so crazy that 16 weeks went by, and I know I've learned 1,000 things, but I just feel like I haven't learned anything. But I know I've learned a lot of things, and it's just been quite an experience to finally start med school. 2019 has been such a blessing, and it's been a great experience so far, and I can't wait for what 2020 has to bring and what the next semester has to bring. But yeah, I finished my first semester of med school and I learned a lot. I have a lot of strengths and weaknesses that I need to work on. I have a lot of areas that I need to work on. But at the same time, I accomplished a lot and I'm really proud of that. So it was a good semester and I can't wait for more. So I'll see you guys next time and good night.